Right, hi guys, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be my first video that I'm posting, so sorry if it's a bit unrefined. So, the purpose of this channel is to really document my vehicles and what vehicles I have and my love of Volkswagens and any projects I do, any projects that fellow club members do, document their cars as well, and generally yeah, all things Volkswagen, shows, events, campouts, and if I can't find a how-to online on a subject, then perhaps I'll muddle my way through it and share my experience with all you guys. So what I'll do now is I'll take you out front and show you the Volkswagens I've got here at home, and then I'll share some pictures of the Volkswagens I've got parked elsewhere. Hope you enjoy. So here we are. There's my T4 Compass Calypso, coach built, which is a 97. Currently got 21,000 miles on the clock, but it did have new clocks at 19,000 miles from the MOT history, I can tell. But still, 40,000 miles is rather low for its age. And here is my 2015 registered T5.1, which is partly converted inside, which I'll show you at some point. And there is my 1968 Deluxe Bay Window, California import. So, I've got to apologise here. I filmed this bit and a few other bits in portrait mode, not landscape. Inside the coach built, if you know Compass Calypsos, it is very standard and very typical. Nothing has really changed in here from standard. Like I was saying, only 21,000 miles shown on the clock, but it did have new clocks at 19,000. We were away in this a couple of weeks ago, so that's why there is lots of stuff in here. My favourite feature of this camper is the drinks cabinet. Unfortunately, it keeps running out of room in there. Someone keeps drinking it. I don't know who that is. I've got a lithium leisure battery on it and the eco-worthy monitor. Battery showing 100%, which is good. There's the bathroom. You're being used as a storeroom while we travel. That's a godsend having that in here. Oven, hob, freeway fridge, which is fantastic. There's an extractor up there, and these fold out into a double bed. I think that about concludes the tour in here. It has got 18-inch Scirocco twist wheels on it, which really suit it. When I got it, the rear was sagging, but what I've done is I've lowered the front to suit, and yeah, it sits good. So this is our 2010 Seat Leon FR. What can I say about that? Mapped to 225 brake, 140,000 miles, old reliable, will keep going and going and going and going. So moving on to my T5. It's a 102 brake, 5-speed Highline. Twin slider. I've got the LED halo roof with Alcantara suede headlining. Full width rock and roll. Now this is on rails, which you can see in the back there. So it does slide back and forth. We have a fold out table here. And then in the front we do have two-handed operations. Bear with me. The fold flat double passenger seat, which is fantastic. We used to have a swivel base, but we never really used it, so we sold that. Got the captain seat, got the RNS 510 head unit with the sat nav, out of date and useless. I've got a flat bottom steering wheel from a Golf. All the buttons are wired in, all working. Air conditioning and cruise, which is fantastic. We've got a fold down 17-inch Extrons TV. Tow bar, which comes in very handy when we're fetching vehicles. We've got the Fuel Lagoon organisers on the back doors. Needs a screw. They're good. They're not brilliant, but they're good. When we went to Scotland for 3 weeks, they were a godsend. And here's our electric hook up in the back. This has been snapped off somehow. Yeah. Speakers for the TV. Sockets. Switches for all the roof lights. And an awning rail. That pretty much is my T5. Oh, and we've got the PP tuning exhaust on it, which is nice. And this is part of the family. 1968 California import. One owner from new to 2014-15 before it was imported. I'm the third owner in the UK. And yeah, absolutely love it. Now, that is not the standard engine. It had a 1600 in it, single carb when I got it, which blew up after a little while. So I put a 1776 in it that I got off somebody in Yorkshire, and it turned out to be very, very badly built. I've now rebuilt it into a 1679 with parts I got cheap, should we say, and something's not right with it, so I'm going to have to investigate that at some point. So maybe that will be a video just documenting exactly what I do. I did have a full width Rusty Lee rock and roll bed out in there, but I've taken it out and put the standard interior back into it. We no longer really use it as a camper since we've got the T4 and the T5. But yeah, pretty similar to most bays out there. Nothing too special about this one, apart from it's mine. I do have this trim. It got some 3D printed clips, and the heat has degraded them. The trim is on the dash. I've recently replaced a lot of the wiring back here and put it on a multi-plug so I can easily remove it. It's not screwed back in yet. As always, there's something to do. So this is my 1974 Passat. I have got a separate video of us fetching this and collecting it from Belgium, barn where it had been sat for the best part of 40 years. Yeah, I accidentally bought this one drunk at Ninove, a Volkswagen show. Absolutely love this car. It is in storage, so it doesn't degrade, because I've got nowhere outside to park it. I've only got outside to park it, nowhere under cover. And as you can see, she's a beauty. And this here is a Beetle I picked up for £100 for my son to have. Me and him over, I think it was 2020 or 21, we restored this on the driveway. There's him welding, putting a frame in it so it doesn't twist or anything. And again, we've got nowhere undercover, no workshop, and we're renovating the house at the same time, so it took quite a bit of work to do it while doing the house. It's had new pans, it's had new heater channels, lower A pillars, part of the B pillar. It's had a lot of front end replaced, a lot of the rear end. As you can see, the chassis is completely overhauled. 1200 engine I got for it. There he is doing a bit of welding. There's the back end cut off it. As you can see, we're doing it on the driveway. The front beam is completely overhauled. Front disc conversion. And this is the rear end reattached. Tried to do spot welds where I've had spot welds at the factory and do as close to factory as possible. It's the A pillar being replaced here. And yeah, all bolted back together again. And then we started to paint it. Again, this was another driveway in a tent with a heater, as you can see in that picture. He wanted it matte black, so we've got some graffiti matte black paint. It's currently sat in storage again, just waiting for the engine and wiring to be finished and the brakes. But he's at university, and yeah, when he gets back, we might do it. So that's all my vehicles, the ones I've got on the drive and the ones in storage. As you can see, we are a Volkswagen family through and through. On the intro to the video, you'll see pictures from the club calendar that we do once a year, and that's members' vehicles, so hopefully I'll be doing some features on their vehicles at some point. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully the next video I post will be of one of our campouts. Thank you.